Hello everyone, here's a quick overview of our newest trading system called the Spike Detector, or OW Spike Detector. This it comes in MT4 and MT5 indicator and EA. So to install this system is the same as installing any custom indicator. You go into your file and you do open data folder, and then you go into MQL4 if you're on MT4, MT5, MT5 you do MQL5, and then you put the EA inside the expert and the indicator inside the indicator folder. And once you close it and right click on anything under the navigator and do refresh, and then you should see the indicator here. So this is the indicator and the EA as you see on this chart. So there are many ways to trade with this indicator and EA. So with certain pairs, you might have to set it up in a certain way depending on how the pair moves. So with this crash 500, we know that whenever it spikes down, it goes back up. So in this example here, I have the indicator set to take trades only after there is a spike detected. So I'll do buy because the spike happened in less than a second. It just go down that quick and there's no time. By the time you enter into a trade for a sell, it will be going back up. So it's better to just after the spike, then you buy after the spike, as you can see here. So this is doing the opposite of the spike. So let's take a look here. And this is doing the opposite of the spike. So using the spike, whenever after the spike, we just take the trade the opposite direction of the spike. So if we want to follow the spike, you can just select depending on your pair. So the spike direction you select, and then spike detected. So if you want to do a sell, spike, and so on. And also you can use EMA to determine the direction in case you trade in a pair and you don't know what direction exactly that is going to go. So EMA is a trend indicator. So the settings for this triple EMA is you have, this is for EMA, triple EMA, we have 5, 8, and 13. So you can set it up to whatever you want. And then we have double MA, you have 10 and 30, and the single MA 50 here. So in this example, I'm going to go ahead and use the triple MA. That's the default MA selected. And also I'm going to go ahead and show the EMA on the chart. And then I'm going to say spike, not spike direction, but spike detected. Well, whenever we detect a spike, we're going to have the spike follow the direction of the EMA that we using to trade. So I'll go ahead and click OK. And as we can see, the EMA cross here for buy. Well, spike happened, we do a buy. Spike happened, we do a buy. Spike, buy, spike, and so on. EMA is a sell. Whenever it's a spike, we do a sell, spike, sell, spike, sell, spike, sell. So again, depending on what direction that knowing the pair that you trade, and this will work for any. You can use this on any pair, not just these here, but these are easily to identify what direction it might go, even if you decide to trade just one direction. Since you know after each spike it goes up, and after each spike, so you can just choose to just buy only, buy after the spike, just like the first example that we had here. So if I reset it and it goes to choose the opposite of spike, as you can see, after each spike is spiked down, and do a buy. So this is crash 100 and 500, and let's see, find let's say let's try one of these. Boom, 500 here, and this one is also doing the opposite of it. So this spike up as compared to the crash, which spikes down. So this spike up and then it goes down. So we taking the sells instead of the buy on the other pair. So again, knowing how your pair move and you use that to identify. But if you don't know exactly how the pair might move, you can use the EMA, and then once you detect a spike, it will follow the direction. So I can go ahead and find some pairs here. Let's say AUD USD, put this on the chart, and change the settings here. So I'm going to use the EMA to follow the trend, and then also I'm just going to detect the spike and use the EMA as the direction with the spike to go, instead of telling it need to do the opposite or follow it. I'm just going to have it follow the direction of the EMA trend. Just click OK, and I'll go ahead and show the EMA on there. So the lines, everything will be drawn for you. So the EMA is a buy. Close this here. We have EMA across here for a buy. We got a spike, under the spike down, but since the EMA is a buy, we're still doing a buy. A spike up, buy, spike, and then we buy. So based on the direction, so this spike here, and then before it came back down, and across here for a sell. So now we detect all sell spikes in that direction. So any pair that you want to use, and this is M1, so let's look at like M15 or something. So again, same way, EMA across, and then the spike detected, another spike, and EMA across for buy, so we detect the spike, detect another one, and so on. So essentially this is how this works. And then the EA, once you find exactly how what pair, basically how to set it up, you do the same for the EA, and then the EA will start taking the trade. So the settings, you have your triple MA, your spike detected, the opposite, and then you can select which one to match what this EA, the indicator, is showing. So you will have something like this that I have here. So I'm just doing the opposite here. So when it spiked down, I'm taking a buy, spike down, buy, and I get out of trade. So this was a bad trade because I took a buy, I didn't get to hit my take profit, it spiked against me. But 90% of the time, as you can see, it spiked down, and then I'm taking the buy, spike down, buy, spike down, buy, spike. And once in a while, it might spike like here. I detected the spike here, but not there. But here, let's see, it spiked down and it spiked again. But this here is a long one. So, and again, this take a second. So by the time you're it closed out of your take profit stop loss, it will be already been out all the way down here. So it's safer to do the opposite of it, but depending on your trading style, trading level, again, you have EMA in there that you can trade, and you can also simply trade with the EMA if you don't like to use the spike. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and turn the spike off. So I have triple MA and click OK, and then here you go. You're just trading with the EMA. And also some as you can see, some of these, you might see multiple arrows pointing in the same direction. If you don't like to see those, you can just turn it off to have, like, you have a sell, 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 sell. If you don't like to see those, you can simply turn this off to show a single arrow on each direction, and then you have when it first happened as a sale took place, and then you write it until it changed, buy, and then you have these entries. So whichever strategy that you use, you can set it up, and then once you have you find the settings that you like to use, you can use that as well. So this is the spike detector, and this is how it works. Thank you.